Hey guys, welcome to another video with Pirate Gaming. I'm playing Clash Royale today, and today we're gonna open some chests, and we're gonna make a troll deck. So here's the silver chest I have. I don't really get much, but I do get 5 minion horde cards, and so I'm gonna open my golden chest. So here I'm gonna make a cycle deck and then have a rocket. And I'm done. So that right there is gonna be my cycle deck. So hopefully take out the king tower. So I'm gonna do training camp just for fun. And so I'm just gonna try to cycle through my cards first. So what a cycle deck is really weak cards, a really low cost cards, and so you can make it so you can just get to a higher elixir card so much faster. So I'm gonna be spending elixir really wisely, and I'm gonna hope I don't take out another tower before I take out the king tower. So what I'm trying to do here is use my elixir. Whenever I have a rocket, just use the rocket and get rid of my other elixir and just try to defend my base. Hopefully they go for my troops instead of going for the tower. But just seeing here, one of my towers, a third of their health is almost gone, and so I am wondering whether or not the computer's gonna push for the 3-star or not. And so I'm just gonna try to get the king tower. Oh no! They're making successful pushes. One of my towers only has 412 health left, and so I'm gonna need to just cycle quicker. And I have now a rocket in my deck, so I'm just gonna use the rocket. I'm just gonna continue using a rocket on the king tower. And my tower is really low on health. So I have a rocket in my deck. I'm just working on distracting the people from my... Oh no. Oh no. Goodness. So they do put down a P.E.K.K.A, which is going to be dangerous for me. But hopefully we can take out the P.E.K.K.A and continue. Oh no. No. Oh! Unfortunately, that did not work because they have so many cards I don't have, and the cards I used weren't very good at defense. So let's try this again. I'm going to just create a deck out of just really funny cards. So I'm just going to use a really high cost card, a really low cost card. Then I'm just going to have it cycle through, and so I'm just going to take out every single tower. Oh, instead, I know it's my mistake. Instead of using the other card. I'm gonna use a cannon, and so I'm just gonna instead of using the bomber, I'm gonna use a knight, and it's gonna be a cannon there. Oh no, instead of the arrows. So let's battle. So I'm going to get the same trainer as last time. So hopefully I don't mess up. So I'm going to start cycling. Oh, already they bust out the P.E.K.K.A. again. But I do have goblins ready and skeletons. I'm going to hopefully distract the P.E.K.K.A. But they do get a lot of hits, and I am sort of scared within the first few seconds, because they have already brought my crown tower down in health a lot. Oh, they do manage to zap my archers, though. Time to use my rocket. Use my skeletons to slow down the enemy goblins, but the goblins do get to my tower. They do bust out the wizard, but I am ready. Put out my goblins, but they do zap my goblins, and so my goblins get defeated. Put out my rocket again. Hopefully we can win this battle. But I'm kind of scared about losing to the trainer again. Do have rocket again inside my deck, and so I'm going to use that. Just going to cycle through my deck, and so far I have not hit the enemy's tower, but I now have hit the enemy tower once, and I have rocket once again in my deck. And bring the tower health down to about 1,400, but they zap my goblins again, and there are 3 seconds left in the game, and so I have to use some of my troops and improvise against those troops. The tower health is down to 1,000, about 1,000, and so I'm just trying to knock the tower out. Oh, there's only 19 health left on my tower, and if they get that, it's game over. 14 seconds left in overtime. The rocket is back in my deck, and they almost get my tower, but if I had one more rocket, I could have knocked out that king tower, but I noticed that it was most likely because of my bad defense, and I did not use very good defense. I am now going to see if there's anyone online, see if they can beat me. Hopefully, I don't encounter any of the people any higher than me, but I'm going to switch back to the deck I use a lot, and I'm going to prepare for battle. After sitting here for about 10 minutes, there's no one there, so I'm just going to attack a person. I use my rage on my minions, so they do a ton of damage on the thing, but they only do about, in reality, 500 damage. And my rage spell wears out just as I get enough elixir for my Hog Rider. My Hog Rider goes up the lane, but they do put down a prince and a witch, which can be very, very annoying. They do put down more damage than I put damage. Oh, and they get the tower. This was due to my bad elixir usage, but the balloon does tons of damage on me, and so I am left kind of surprised on how quickly it has gone by. The minions just cancel each other out with 2 of my minions remaining and 1 of my minions more than half dead. My minions do not make it to the tower, but they were just useless. I rage my giant, hoping I can salvage that 1 tower, and I do almost get that tower, but I don't. This person is kind of surprising me. They only have level 1 prince, while I have a level 3 prince, and I have several cards after that. They are doing a ton of damage on my king tower, but they send out a Hog Rider, and I don't get that tower. I don't get the tower. Those minions just stop me in my tracks, my Hog Rider, and so I can't get the tower. The balloon does get the tower, just barely, and I am stuck with not being able to do anything, with just defend. And so I think that is a game over for me with that Hog Rider. It's just a punch, and I lost 3-1. Isn't very good. And I also think I lost more than just 30 trophies. That's weird. I didn't notice the arrows. Oh, I used my arrows on the balloon. That's why my arrows didn't cycle through when I had the minion horde to deal with. So, I want to just battle again until I get a chest, and then by then it'll probably be a while, and so then after that I can show you something else. Place the giant with maybe the rage spell. Wondering what they do. Place the rage spell, and I get rid of the spear goblins and I do a lot of damage to the barbarians. Get about maybe a third something the damage done on the tower, and I give my tower time by placing down skeleton army, and so I have some more time, but the barbarians did a lot of damage. I only have 100 or so health left. And the spear goblins do manage to get my tower, but I place down my minion horde and see what they do. I rage them, but that rage was a waste because arrows just shot out of the king tower and hit my minions. Place my giant on the other side, and I fend off the other barbarians with more barbarians. Using my barbarians as a shield, I use them. I place my hog rider down, but the other person places barbarians, and it looks like I might lose. I use my barbarians, and I get one tower. I might get the other tower with my rage barbarians. I almost get the tower with 700 health remaining on that. I get my I put barbarians down. I use a hog rider, and I might win. I rage my hog rider to get only one hit off, and I use arrows, and the person wins. Only by well, they won. Yeah. Even if they didn't shoot any arrows, they still would have won because they had a baby dragon that had enough health to destroy the tower. Playing against this person named Top Criminal, and hoping he isn't too good so I can get a chest. I send the hog rider out, but it does not work, and so I am stuck wasting elixir on the arrows to destroy the skeletons, and I managed to do a lot of damage to the baby dragon and kill the baby dragon while the baby dragon killed my barbarians. Saving up on elixir, I placed my goblin hut slightly to the right, which was a mistake because the other person had a higher level of goblin hut than me, and so they will win any skirmish that the spear goblins have. They put down a bomber, so now I'm just waiting to the bomber to come out, and I raid my barbarians to wreak havoc on the giant. So I kill the baby dragon, but I lose a lot of my minions, but the other person hasn't successfully gotten a hit. Unfortunately, they have they just had two huts. They just had two goblin huts, and so they were able to get a jump on me with. Oh, they do put down a bomb tower. That was kind of surprising. I guess they are kind of worried about that tower. They do manage to get a gigantic push, and they might get the tower here, but hopefully they don't, but they do. Fortunately, they do. With the last 10 seconds left in the game, they win. So, hopefully I win this battle, but I'm going to use a different deck right now. I'm going against another level 7, and I'm hoping I win this battle, so I'm not in a position to go back to Barbarian Bowl. I do a lot of damage to the other tower, but I do lose my spear goblins while and they rage their balloon, which will damage my tower a lot. But they didn't get it, and so I am just going to go for the other tower now because they are about to get that tower. I'm going to use the barbarians as a decoy, so I'm going to use the barbarians as a tool, and so the person can't. I send out my prince, but they do get the tower. The other tower only has 700 health left, which is enough for my giant skeleton to destroy, but my barbarians do get past the bomber, and my spear goblins are left with the shield from the barbarians. I am feeling pretty good about this match, but I might lose if I get too cocky. Do manage to get a ton of hits off on the tower, but the bomb explodes, and the tower's left with 63 health. But 63 health is no match for a rocket, and I won while their giant was about to hit my tower. I only got a silver chest and 29 trophies, but I'll see you next time at Pie Rancher Gaming on YouTube. Thanks for watching.